So went to that appointment, and I'll never forget, they told me right then and there that it's cancer. At that point, you know, your world just really kind of stops.
You hear about it during October when everybody wears pink, but it's never something that really I had given any thought to at all. And until, you know, you hear cancer and you in the same sentence, which is a pretty earth-shattering moment.
This can't be happening. I'm 36. I have 2 little children. They're 6 and 8. You know, I have a husband. I have a job. I'm very busy. Like, I don't have time to have cancer. Like, this is crazy.
You don't know. You're sort of jump on this cancer train and you're along for the ride.
It was really a hard year living with just one breast and having to wear a prosthetic. It was awkward. It was hard. It was, you know, if I could do it all over again, I'd beg them to take both breasts and not just one.
It's not vanity. It makes you feel like it's vanity, but it's not vanity. You know, they've done studies that show that you heal better because you're emotionally better as a result of it. It is physically altering. I mean, you're being amputated. And so to be really put back together, I used to joke that I was like Humpty Dumpty and the doctors are putting me back together because they really feel like that. And they do. And now I feel like I'm back together. Like I don't feel like I'm dramatically altered as a result of it.
Being able to do this surgery it's just really kind of changed everything, you know, just because I'm not as self-conscious. I'm not, you know, in my closet in the morning going, okay, what can I wear today that's not going to show cleavage or make me feel uncomfortable, you know. All the people that are involved with Breastoration just basically walked me through the whole process. It was very simple. The money's definitely helped our family. Just, you know, have one less worry, one less headache, you know, to deal with.
Breastoration is a unique find in that it's patient-driven, it's not disease-driven. And it is one of the few funds that I've ever seen, that I know about, that will almost unquestionably help you. We're going to try to fill the gaps so that you can focus on getting well. Okay, so as a breast cancer patient, 100% of your energy should be going to what are you doing, how are you getting through this. They verify the information with your doctor to make sure that it's, you know, that it's legitimate, and then they're there for you. And that is, you just don't see that anywhere else.
The founders of Breastoration are breast cancer survivors. We know what it's like to get the diagnosis. We know what it's like to be told that you have to have a mastectomy. And we know what it's like to have to make those difficult decisions about what type of treatment you're going to have. Breastoration is an advocacy organization, and we help to make sure that insurance companies cover every phase of breast reconstruction surgery, and that no phase of that surgery is ever deemed cosmetic. The women that come to us range in age from 20 to 70. We're talking about people's daughters, sisters, mothers, and even grandmothers. But we try to work with everyone at Breastoration. We don't think any woman should be denied the right to have a surgery which is a medical necessity following a diagnosis of breast cancer just because she can't afford it.
We became involved in that initiative with a group of women who were founding it as a source of initial support to the agenda, and have been fortunate enough to continue to be mission partners.
Most of us as physicians, we're not social workers as well. We don't have the knowledge of what is available of grant money or other dollars to help the patients who are less fortunate. This is a program that does.
Progress in this field is moving ahead at juggernaut speed. We now have sophisticated operations and procedures that we can offer to take the risk down to a level below even the general population.
As we move into an area where women are having prophylactic mastectomies because they're genetically predisposed to breast cancer, we need to make sure that we help them too.
So the women who are at a genetic risk for it, if there's simply the BRCA gene mutation, there are other various mutations that are similar to that, their risk can be as high as 80% at getting breast cancer over the course of their lifetime. So it's pretty substantial. Undergoing prophylactic mastectomy as a treatment of risk reduction can reduce their risk to a 1% or just over 1% range. It's quite profound and a worthwhile endeavor for someone who has that genetic risk.
The process for receiving funding from Breastoration is very simple. A patient need only fill out an application and submit it to CAGNO, the Cancer Association of Greater New Orleans. CAGNO has a special subcommittee that will review that application and will work with that patient's schedule to make sure that those funds are available in time for her to have this life-changing surgery.
If you're thinking about becoming a partner with Breastoration, the benefits are tangible. The benefits are clearly visible.
It's a direct benefit. And in this day, how many places can you say that is that way? I mean, how many organizations do you know of where if you donate $1, chances are that dollar is gonna go to a patient?
It helps women who have gone through so much already, and this is just one little thing that just kind of makes that dreary day a little bit happier.
As you go through this process of recovery and rehabilitation and restoration, you see a new life that comes out of it. It's hard to not be incredibly enthusiastic about supporting it.
Since Breastoration started, we've funded over 154 breast reconstruction surgeries. These surgeries would not even have been possible without donations from people like you.